friends and welcome back to Garfin's Creation. Today we'll be making tri-colored Paneer Tikka recipe. We'll be making Tandoori Paneer Tikka, Malai Paneer Tikka and Hara Paneer Tikka. So let's begin with the first recipe, that is Tandoori Paneer Tikka. For the marination I have taken 2.5 tablespoons of thick curds. You can also use hung curds here. 1 teaspoon ginger garlic paste and 1 teaspoon red chilli powder. Along with that, half teaspoon Jeera powder and quarter teaspoon Haldi powder. I'll also be adding 1 teaspoon Dhanya powder, also called as Coriander powder. Half a teaspoon dry mango powder, that is Amchur powder. Half a teaspoon of Garam Masala powder. 1 tablespoon of roasted gram flour or besan and 2 teaspoons of oil. You can also use mustard oil here. Half a teaspoon of Kasuri Methi. Just crush it and add it to the marination. And lastly, I'll be adding salt, that is 3/4 teaspoon, added as per your taste. I'll also be adding 1-2 drops of orange red food color to give it a nice bright saffron color. Once we have added all the ingredients, just mix it thoroughly so that all the ingredients are mixed well. I'll be adding a little more of color to make it even more brighter. Once this is done, I'll be taking 200 grams of paneer or cottage cheese and I have diced them into large cubes. You can however make them into smaller pieces as well. I have used normal paneer here, not the Malai Paneer. It will help in putting into the skewers so that it do not fall from the stick. Now I'll mix and coat all the paneer well with the marination. So dice some red bell peppers. I'll be marinating that as well. You can also mix this with your hands so that all the pieces are well coated with the marination. You'll get the list of all the ingredients in the description box below. So if you have missed anything now, there's not a problem. Just look at the description box for more details. Now I'll let this marinate for at least half an hour. The more time, the much better. Next, we'll be marinating the Malai Paneer Tikka. I'll be using Amul Masti Dahi for all the 3 recipes. This curds is quite thick, so there's no need to hang it. So I have taken 2.5 tablespoons of curds. And to this I'll be adding 2 tablespoons of fresh cream. Into this I'll be grating 1 cheese cube. This is processed cheese. Avoid using mozzarella cheese here. So once this is grated, I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of cashew nut powder. 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. 1 teaspoon of crushed green chilies. Also make a paste of that. 1 teaspoon black pepper powder. Add half a teaspoon of salt added according to your taste. 1 tablespoon of corn flour. And 2 teaspoons of oil. I have used sunflower oil here. Mix all the ingredients thoroughly now. I had used a very fine grater to grate the cheese, so you do not see any pieces of the cheese here now. I have taken 200 grams of paneer or cottage cheese and diced them into large pieces. You can also make them into smaller pieces as well. Now coat the paneer pieces well with the marination. Trying to keep it all white, so I'll be using some diced onion here. You can also add capsicum into this. But since I wanted to keep it all white, I have used onions for this. Mix that as well so that it coats well. Once this is mixed, we'll let this get marinated too for at least half an hour. The next recipe to make the Hara Paneer Tikka, I have taken half a cup of fresh coriander leaves, quarter cup of pudina or mint leaves, 2 green chilies. You can also add 3 for extra spice, half an inch of ginger, and 4 cloves of garlic. Make a green paste out of this. Try to use very little water for grinding it, and this is the paste what you get. For the marination, I'll be taking 2.5 tablespoons of thick curds. Try to use thick or hung curds for all the 3 recipes. This I'll be adding 2 tablespoons of the green paste that we just prepared, 1 tablespoon of besan or gram flour, 2 teaspoons of oil, and salt as per taste, half a teaspoon of Amchur powder. You can also use lemon juice in place of Amchur powder. Now mix this thoroughly well, and to brighten up this color, I'll be adding a little bit of green food color here. I'll just take a little color on a toothpick and add it to the marination and mix that as well. Here too, I'll be taking 200 grams of paneer or cottage cheese. As usual, you can make smaller pieces as well. Now coat all the paneer pieces with the marination. You can use your hands too to mix it well, so the marination coats well to the paneer pieces. I have cubed some green capsicum here. I'll be adding this too and mixing it well. This too is thoroughly mixed, and I will leave this to marinate for at least half an hour. So our Hara Paneer Tikka too is all done and marinated. So here it is. All the 3 paneer tikkas are getting rested, and let them marinate for at least half an hour. Now with a little that green paste that is left in the mixer grinder, let's make a chutney out of it for these tikkas. I have added 2 tablespoons of curds in this, got a teaspoon Jeera or Cumin powder, half a teaspoon of chaat masala, half a teaspoon of black salt. Just mix this in the grinder, and this is our green chutney is ready for the tikkas. While the tikkas were getting marinated, I have soaked some satay sticks or wooden skewers in water for at least 10 minutes. We will now use this to put in the paneer. Putting the bell pepper first, followed by the paneer. The bell pepper will support the paneer and keep it in place. Then I'll add a paneer piece, followed by a bell pepper piece again, and so I'll continue like that till I'll add 3 pieces of paneer into a satay stick. If you have larger stick, you can add all the piece at one time as well. The capsicum at the beginning and the end and in between will help and give support to the paneer pieces, so they do not keep turning around. So the same way, I'll put all the paneer pieces and the bell peppers into the skewer and keep them ready. You can make use of the little marination that is left by adding some small baby potatoes or even chicken pieces into it. Just marinate and fry them. If you do not have these wooden skewers, you can just grill these paneer pieces and the capsicum pieces directly onto a grilling pan or even a tawa. I'll be grilling this paneer tikka on a tawa today. You can also use a grill pan or a tandoor or even an oven to do the same. So this is our Malai Paneer Tikka ready to be grilled. I'll be doing one more with the rest of the pieces. So I finished with the white Malai Paneer Tikka. Let's do the Hara Paneer Tikka as well. For the Hara Paneer Tikka or green Paneer Tikka too, I'll be doing in the same way. To make it look even more beautiful and attractive, in place of green capsicum, you can use colored capsicums as well. Since I wanted to keep this a tri-colored, I have kept them all white, all orange and all green. So once you have made and tried and tested all the 3 recipes, do write in the comments below which one was your favorite. I love all 3 of them as they all have a different flavor. So once we have finished putting all the paneer into the sticks, the next step would be grilling them on a pan. For that, I have heated a non-stick pan and added 2 teaspoons of oil over it and just spread it a little. And once the pan and the oil is hot enough, I'll be grilling the paneer tikka one color at a time. I will grill all the paneer tikka for around 4 to 5 minutes on medium flame. After a minute or so, I'll be flipping them and cook them on all 4 sides. Also drizzle some oil over it so that the paneer do not get dry. Keep checking and flipping them, and when you get the charred look on one side, keep turning them so that the other sides as well get cooked. So keep flipping and grilling them on all the 4 sides. These paneer tikkas should not take more than 5 minutes to be grilled to a nice perfect color. If you have a grill pan, you can grill it in that as well. You can also use a sandwich maker to grill this paneer tikkas, or also use an oven to grill the same. So now it's been almost 4 or 5 minutes and these paneer have been perfectly grilled. So the grilling time will totally depend on the thickness of the paneer pieces. So I have just cleaned the pan and added little oil and let it heat up again and then add the paneer pieces. I'll be grilling this too in the same way. These paneer tikka make a great starter recipe. So if you are craving for some veg starters, do try this paneer tikka recipes. Make sure that you have screwed the paneer and the capsicum and onion pieces tightly onto the skewer. So that becomes easy to lift the whole wooden skewer with the paneer intact. These Tandoori Paneer Tikka are looking so delicious and they are all ready. I'll get it out of the pan and then grill the next one, that is the Malai Paneer Tikka. Once again, I will clean the pan and add some oil and let the pan heat up. Once the pan is hot, I will start grilling the Malai Paneer Tikka as well as we did earlier. As we have added oil in the marination as well, the paneer will remain nice and soft. But don't forget to drizzle some oil now as well while you grill the paneer. I have used that cup once Amul Masti Dahi that is nice and thick. But if you want, you can use normal dahi, just hang it in a piece of cloth and drain off the excess water and then use it. That will keep the marination nice and thick and will coat the paneer pieces well. Also don't forget to add the besan or roasted gram flour that adds a nice nutty flavor and also increases the thickness of the marination. If you like this white paneer malai tikka a little more spicier, you could add little more green chilies or even more pepper powder. I hope you are enjoying watching all my videos. So do give a thumbs up and subscribe to Garfin's creation as well. Now all of the paneer tikkas have been grilled. Now let's split them. I'll be arranging them in a tricolor sequence. Sprinkle some chaat masala or some lemon juice and serve them hot with the green chutney which we had just prepared. Thanks for watching and do stay tuned for more such lovely recipes. Until we meet again, take care. Bye-bye.